So on the internet, there are many different ways of making money, and when I was researching today's topic, I found a new one that I wasn't aware of. And I believe it's called content audit, or something along them lines. And it's basically for people who want to grow their social media accounts, and they will pay someone who apparently knows a lot about growing social media accounts to look at their account and give them advice on how to grow. It does sound a bit scammy to me straight away, I can't lie. Unless it genuinely is really personalized and it is by somebody who definitely knows what they're doing, you know, like a Mr. Beast or someone like that. I'm not sure if it really sounds like a good purchase. I mean, there are many videos on YouTube from massive creators who are giving advice on how to do YouTube successfully, so unless it is extremely personalized to you, I don't get it. And that's kind of the problem in today's topic. Now, first of all, I do need to introduce you to a few people who are involved in this. So we have Lauren Russ here, who I think has just rebranded to Lauren Russ after this situation happened. I believe she was originally called Lauren Webb. I don't know what her real name is, obviously. But from what I can tell, her name on social media was Lauren Webb, and then this situation happened, so she changed her account name to Lauren Russ. And another important person in this situation is a TikToker called Tyler Kidd. From what I can tell, she does a lot of get ready with me's, and clearly she wanted to improve her social media game, so she decided to purchase this audit from Lauren. Now, not only did she purchase this order from Lauren, her friend also purchased one at the same time. Now, that is very key information, but first of all, let's actually take a look at Lauren's website. Let's see what you're buying here. Okay, so I believe this is what she bought. It's a social media review for $70, which, again, seems a bit ridiculous to me, but apparently people sell them for a lot more. From what I've heard, this is actually quite cheap compared to other ones. I will review your social media platforms and give you advice on why I think you're not growing. Oftentimes, creators struggle with the same core issues, which affects the trajectory of their content, decreasing their ability to have a successful platform in 2024. This is coming from someone myself who grew their account from 3,000 followers, 200 views, for years to over 120k highly engaged followers in the last few months. And she basically carries on with the stuff you would expect from something like this, right? Saying, oh, this will help you grow your account, blah blah blah. She also says that she has a service that has one-on-one calls, and I've found them here, as we can see. One-on-one content call, $114. Look, I don't want to knock the business idea of this, okay? Clearly people do purchase this. That's why this situation's happened in the first place. But I don't really understand it, but maybe that's from an ignorant point of view. I just personally believe if there is anyone out there who wants to grow a social media platform, you have everything you need to see on YouTube for free. Colin and Samia run like a podcast type of channel where they give advice on social media and they interview some of the biggest YouTubers on the platform, like the Mr. Beast, like the Ryan Trahans. And I think you learn more than enough just from that channel to really give it a go on social media, and a lot of it is just learning as you go. You're not going to be incredible at something the first time you do it. It is just a case of doing it, trying it, seeing what fails, seeing what works, and carry on doing the stuff that works. I don't think you need to be forking out ridiculous money for like one-on-one calls and stuff, but again, that's just me. But either way, Tyler Kidd, who actually purchased one of these reviews, has now uploaded a video talking about it, and it's got 1.6 million views, and she goes on to say that she feels like she's being scammed.
I got scammed pretty bad recently, so let's be transparent about it. If you see this and you know that it's about you, know that there's no hatred in this, but I'm going to be transparent with my audience, unlike you are with yours, because that bullshit doesn't fly over here.
Okay, right, very passionate straight off the bat, and to be fair, when we find out the reason why she's making this video, I get it.
So me and one of my really good friends, who is another content creator, decided that from one of our favorite, at the time, influencer who really posts like tips and tricks for social media people, she was offering a service of personalized audits of your Instagram and your TikTok. Originally, she sells them for $228, but they were on sale for $70.
$228, man. Like, again, I've now found out that people sell these for a lot more. I've seen some for like $500. So this is on the cheap side from what I've seen. But still, that just seems ridiculous to me, especially when we then see what Tyler received.
To say we were excited was an understatement. We were checking our emails every single day for this audit, thinking that it was going to be this holy grail, tell us what's working, tell us what's not working. And then we got the audits. And almost instantly, we had realized that we had pretty much received the exact same audit. The craziest part about that is that we are completely two different content creators. I am a beauty lifestyle influencer with a completely different audience, completely different engagement, completely different following. She is a mom in nursing school.
I mean, this is what I'm saying, right? If you want tips and tricks on YouTube and how things work and how things don't, there's so much stuff online for free on YouTube. Especially if you are just wanting like broad tips, right? Which is exactly what these two got. We will look at the email in a second. But if you're just wanting broad tips that are probably a lot more useful, I would watch them videos. Mr. Beast has done fucking God knows how many interviews. I think Mr. Beast probably knows what he's doing when it comes to YouTube, don't you? So yeah, I would go as far to say that I think this is a bit of a stupid idea, but either way, let's actually take a look at the advice they were given. Okay, now I'm sorry for the quality, because this is a screenshot of a screenshot. The qualities went down a bit, but you can kind of read it here, and they are pretty much the exact same thing. Okay, so we have the two intros to the emails, which are the same. That's fine, the intros can be the same, no one cares about that. But then we have here on the left saying, I think a big reason for your lack of growth on TikTok is 1, your lack of valuable content, and 2, because you need to be utilizing the SEO strategy more than you are now. And then word for word, it says the exact same one in the other email. She then goes on to define SEO strategy in the exact same way, and then goes on to say, a lot of your on-screen text, if there is any, isn't that of making someone need to watch. Try more intriguing on-screen text like titles that immediately hook someone in. You should have on-screen text in every video. This will not only help with bringing people to the video, but also help your SEO strategy. And looking here on the right, it's again, the exact same thing. This next paragraph is very interesting, right? Because it's slightly different, and she goes on to say, you share a lot of different things, and in brackets, skincare, get ready with me, recipes, beauty, lots of trends, personal things, etc. So she's listing things specifically from that account, but on the one on the right, she obviously can't say the exact same thing because it's a different account, but she does just say the exact same text, but changes the brackets. It's as if she has like a template that she uses in every single one, and then just like fills in the gaps for each person. Because she goes on to say the exact same thing after this, saying, unfortunately, the problem is that you're a jack of all trades. Unfortunately, the problem is that you're a jack of all trades. Literally the exact same stuff. So can you define it as a scam? I don't know the legalities of it all, but I mean, I can probably say that it doesn't really seem like a good purchase to me. It seems like you're just going to receive a template, and then every now and then there's going to be like a personalized bit for you, like telling you what content you do.
And I was quite shocked because prior to buying this audit, I had went through the reviews on it, and there was outstanding reviews, nothing below 4 stars. She had all 5 stars, people loved it. And then unfortunately, I found out why that was the case. This is what pissed me off. After you're emailed your audit, you're also emailed this page that's like, oh, leave a review. So I left a very honest review, a very nice honest review. For business, I learned that for every negative comment you give 3 positives. So I started off the review, and I wish I had a screenshot of the review, and I'll tell you why, because the review no longer exists. You could put 2 and 2 together already.
Alright, so what you're saying here is that she left a review and it was actually quite nice in it when she didn't really have to be, and the review got deleted, hence why there are only positive reviews on the website. I mean, yeah, just looking at the Google results page, I can see that the rating is currently 4.8 stars, which obviously you would assume is a very good service. I can't actually find the reviews themselves. I feel like I'm being stupid. I don't know how to see them, but I mean, clearly they're good. But this is apparently because the negative ones get deleted, like Tyler's.
So after posting that review, I want to say within an hour to 2 hours, I received an email from the girl. I have the email. I don't know if I want to put this in here though, but it was basically like, I appreciate the feedback. Basically what the audits are is general to root problem solution. So basically what she's saying is that all content creators on a general basis have the same root issue, and that's why our audits are the same.
Yeah, I mean, that's just general advice at that point, right? Again, you can watch YouTube videos about that. Or maybe if it is going to be generalized and you really want to sell your ideas, make like a mini like course booklet. I believe she does have courses on her website. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly confused as to what she's selling on here, because some of these like media kit, which is like something that you can pitch to brands, I guess. It says with this package, I will create you a functional media kit similar to my own. I don't know if that just means that she's got one already made that she will then send you if you purchase this, or she'll make one specifically for you. I don't really know at this point. But either way, if you really did want to sell your ideas, just make a general booklet, like a PDF file, going through some tips and tricks that you know about social media if it is going to be general. Again, I don't really think you need to pay for that, but if you do want to sell it, go for that. Like, I don't think you need to lie and say it's going to be completely specified to you when it's not going to be.
When I received that email, I had this feeling, and I had said to my friend Ange, do you think she deleted my review? And I go on her profile, and she had deleted my review. That's when it clicked to me. I was wondering why I was so upset by this audit, and there was all these other people who weren't with these 5-star reviews. How many reviews did you get like mine that you deleted? And as another business owner, that is such fucking bad business. Like, as a business owner, if somebody left me a review like that, very nice but very honest, I would have looked at that and been like, okay, I need to fix some things. I'm not giving satisfactory work.
It's very Jeanette Braun, isn't it? I mean, at least you're not threatening legal action because of the bad reviews. I guess there's that. But yeah, if you are deleting the reviews of your product, it is a bad look, right? Especially if they're just being honest with their experience. Like, if they just lied and they didn't even buy the product and decide to leave a bad review, I get it, delete it, whatever. It makes no sense for that to be there. But if they did buy your product and they weren't satisfied and they left a bit of a negative review, you've got to leave that there. Again, I can't find the specific reviews. I think I'm being dumb, but as we can see here on Google, it says reviews aren't verified by Google search, so I assume they're on her website somewhere, but I can't find them. And apparently there's only 18 reviews, but from what I've heard, she sold quite a few of these audits, so that seems like a really low number to me, so I wonder if there is a lot more that were negative that just deleted. That'd be interesting to know.
But you then send me a BS email trying to explain the reason why the audits are the way that they are, trying to justify that you send templates out with a little bit of a tweak for almost $100, let alone that's on sale. So you actually sell this for $228. You sell a template for $228.
I mean, that is a bit mental, isn't it?
At this point, I don't want my money back. I don't want a new audit. I don't want anything. I'm going to be very transparent with my audience about what happens to me because it could always happen to them. And God forbid, I hope they never get an audit from you.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a good look in the single slightest for Lauren, is it? So she clearly had to respond because this video blew up. It's on nearly 2 million views. People are very disappointed in Lauren because she did have a supportive fan base who thought she could do no wrong, really enjoyed the videos, and to hear this, it's really disappointing. So let's have a look at Lauren's response, and as we can see straight away, she's got like a caption here saying, "Let me set the record straight for online bullies," which is not a good start. Because someone criticizing your product in a video when you've already deleted their review definitely isn't bullying, but maybe, just maybe, these might be the intriguing titles in every video that hooked the viewers in that she was on about, alright? She practices what she preaches.
I'm gonna set the record straight and explain exactly how my processes work for my audits for anyone who's been given misrepresentation and misleading information. I will also be deleting any negative comments that I receive.
What? No. That's part of the problem here. You know, it's funny actually, because I did look through the comment section before watching this video and I was kind of confused. I was like, oh my god, people are on her side. People think she's done no wrong. So straight away I was like, wow, this response must be incredible. Maybe Tyler lied. And no, it's just because she deleted all the negative comments and she's very open about the fact that she deleted them. Look, if you're going to run a business, you're going to get negative comments. That's part of it and you definitely shouldn't be deleting them. You should take the criticism in. This is a very bad look.
As most of you know, I do social media audits where I look at your social handles like Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and let you know what I think you're doing wrong. I let you know my personal opinion of things that I think you're doing wrong that are affecting your growth. My formats hold valuable information that tons of creators don't do to progress their growth. Hence, a lot of the information and feedback can look similar or the same when I view these accounts with core root issues. Trending audios, not making connections, content that's all over the place, not niching down, not having valuable hooks. My audits are generalized but personalized.
I mean, yeah, but that is incredibly generalized and that is advice you can get anywhere. Sorry I keep using the exact same example, but genuinely, if you want any advice on how to grow your social media platform, there'll be a million videos showing you everything you need to know, especially if it's general advice you're after. Yeah, I guess it might not be personalized, maybe they won't fill in the template to specifically talk about your style of content, but it's the same shit. If someone tells you that the beginning of videos need to intrigue the viewers and hook them in and all this stuff, that could be used for any style of content. It doesn't matter if you do gaming, vlogs, makeup, whatever. That could be used for anything. So yeah, unless the personalized audit is like specifically directed to you and it's very different to anybody else's and they're really looking into your account and going into the nitty gritty that's not so generalized, I don't understand.
Anyone who's upset that audits can look similar or have the same information are missing the mark on what really is happening with the trajectory of their content. Their content isn't doing well because in 2024, things are different in what's required for you to see success and growth. So many people do what's been done in the past that has worked for them, and they're not complying to the new algorithm shifts. My audits are different from my one-on-ones where they're less detailed and less personal.
I mean, it does really feel like she is saying a lot without really saying anything here, doesn't it? She's saying that the reason why people aren't growing is because they're missing the mark of what works in 2024, but that's not really the problem here. The problem is that you charge $70 for something that was just a template and you filled a few words in here and there. Again, if you really want to do that, fair enough, but at least be honest as to what people are purchasing. Don't say it's a fully personalized audit specifically on your account when it doesn't really seem to be that. The main problem here is the false advertisement. You can see why Tyler would be disappointed in what you purchased.
Let's keep in mind that I get hundreds of audit bookings weekly. I don't have to write out an issue that I see multiple creators missing.
Okay, so she apparently has to do hundreds of audits weekly, but according to Google, she only has 18 reviews. Seems a bit fishy, doesn't it? Look, again, I can't find the actual reviews, so maybe Google's lying, maybe there's more, but if that is true, that seems extremely fishy.
This is not to say that I don't look at your profile and your content. It's not to say that I don't give you tangible tools and examples of what I am seeing on your page that relate to what I'm saying. So I'm not really sure where any issues would lie.
Wow, she really hasn't listened to Tyler's video at all here, is she? She's literally saying, I don't see where any issues would lie, and I think it's pretty obvious where they lie.
Every single audit holds my exact formula that I use. I've helped numerous people grow their accounts and find success on social media. I more recently have actually had an email asking people for reviews, which I should have done so long ago. And one last thing, my audits are $70-ish, which is a lot of money. Compared to tons of other content creators in my similar space who charge upwards of $300, I'm giving you bang for your buck. and I make it $70-ish because I'm still growing and learning on the platforms.
Yeah, I mean, $300 is mental to me, but I think you would have to see how different people's other personalized audits are compared to yours to really see if you are giving them bang for the buck. And you know what? I feel a bit bad doing this video because, like I said, she is just kind of trying to run a business and whatnot, but it does seem like she really can't take criticism too well. She's not seeing what the issues are here. When in actual reality, if she just responded and was like, look, I see where you're coming from, that's something I can work on. As she just said herself there, she's still growing and trying to do better. That's why her audits are cheaper than other people's. Okay, if that is the case, take in the criticism and improve it, you know, maybe make it a bit more personalized. Like, this could be a good opportunity, and I just feel like she's ignoring it.
For those who support and find value from it, I'm truly grateful. And those who don't can just go mind their own business. You may know one piece of a puzzle, you don't know me, and you don't know what I have to offer. And cyberbullying is never okay.
Cyberbullying is never okay. I mean, that's just not what it is at all, is it? I mean, it's one of your customers who is now leaving a review because you deleted their previous one. But yeah, either way, that is the situation. I would love to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. It's a bit of an interesting one. Like I said, I do feel kind of bad because she is trying to run a company and stuff, but I don't really understand the product first of all, and especially after seeing what it is, I don't get it. And I think there was a really good opportunity to improve the product here. You've got one of your customers giving you criticism and was being quite nice about it originally in the previous review, apparently. I mean, like I said, I haven't seen it. But you could have took that and improved the product. Clearly, a lot of people seem to hold the same opinion because Tyler's video has millions of views and people seem to be agreeing in the comment section. So maybe take that in and improve it, but I don't know. I think she just kind of wanted to ignore him more than anything, from what I can tell. But either way, let me know your opinions down below. If you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and until the next one, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, goodbye.